Do you guys think it sees me? I can't tell. I think if I sit very, very still, then I should be good. I kinda don't want to mess with it, but there's an objective right there. So last time, we were hanging out with Hermes a little bit and learned a little bit more about how he's not really a bad person, and we tried to get him on our side. And then Meteion kind of looked up to the sky and had a weird spooky moment, and now we're trying to find her. But I think that this guy's gonna try to eat me if I find her. I gotta be very sneaky. Very sneaky. Oh. Very sneaky. Calm your mind. Your sense is questing for any hint of Meteion's presence. But you failed to hear her voice. She must be elsewhere. Oh, she wasn't even there. What about down here? It seeps into my mind. Our voices reporting. No, Hermes mustn't hear them. I have to run, to hide. Meteion's anguished voice grows distant as the source seems to flee down the slope. Let's see. I don't see any sparklies. Oh, I actually went right by one. I doubt it's this one, but let's see. He strained to catch even the faintest whisper, but failed to hear Meteion's voice. She must be elsewhere. Yeah, I didn't think that person would be her. Ooh, I bet this is you, though. Cutscene. Would be pretty silly if it was a cutscene to say she wasn't here. Greetings and salutations. Hi, Meteion. Commencing report. Oh no, we can't tell them that. We must run. Run far away. Meteion, what's happening? Meteion, let us help. Please, don't follow me. Meteion's anguished voice fades as you sense her climbing to the top of the ridge. This is a lot of monsters I gotta sneak past for you, Meteion. You better be okay. Luckily, they don't know how to process the sounds of a motorcycle, so I'm basically invisible to them. not invincible to them. Although probably that too. Failed to hear Meteion's voice. Hi, Emmett. Failed to catch even the faintest whisper. Huh. Oh, probably by this tree. How did it come to this? Is this the reason we traveled to the stars? Why we sought out other life forms? Is this it? Is this the answer? No, it can't be. It can't be. Meteion's anguished voice drifts away to the south. Please, I'm busy. I'm gonna have to ask you to leave. Don't do it. Thank you. Go, silly hand. There. No whispers. There's another spot. Is there anywhere even more hidden? Not that I can see. Please don't be afraid of the giant shark. Compiling report for dissemination to Hermes and all people of Aetheris. Processing expedition data. Preparing profiles on intelligent civilizations. Formulating answers to the question. Finalizing report. No, Chris, you mustn't listen. What did you find that has you like this? It's wrong. It's all wrong. What did you find? Meteion's anguished voice flees towards the lake. Any sign of Meteion? Yeah, she's towards the lake. She's having a real bad time. Panicked and confused, which will make it all the more difficult to predict her movements. Hermes, what do you make of this situation? The Meteion are linked to a single mind, a shared consciousness which connects them across any distance. I suspect something has happened which disrupted its usual harmony. How might we access the shared consciousness of theirs? Much as you would approach any sentient being, directly. In the Meteia's case, that means speaking to any incarnation within physical reach. So unless we can track down the Meteion we just lost, we have no means to communicate with them. No way of knowing what befell her sisters. No way to provide directions or guidance. We had best set our musings aside and concentrate on how we might find her. Alright. Oh, my dear Meteion, what did you witness that frightened you so? What do you seek to keep it from? Why do you seek to keep it from us? How terrible could it possibly be? Follow, wander, stumble, listen. Correct me if I'm wrong, but Meteion renders herself invisible by matching her etheric density to that of her surroundings, does she not? If so, could we not then disrupt her concealment with the surfeit of aether? Meteion I'm itself solidified your presence when we first met you. Don't be absurd. I can hardly channel ether to a recipient whose whereabouts are hidden from me. Which is why we must all work together. Chris will continue the search in the same manner as before, but this time with you in tow. Once he ascertains Meteion's likely location, you proceed to reveal our wayward familiar with a swift ethereal downpour. Very clever, and thankfully she has made herself easier to capture by fleeing towards Leith. Assuming she's made visible, which would prove no great feat to herd her into a corner. And we have our plan. Chris and Emmett Selk will be our tracker and trapper respectively, while we others predict and obstruct Meteion's avenues of escape. Emmett Selk and I will keep an eye out on each other's aether to help coordinate our efforts. Let us be about it. Well, it seems we're partners for the time being. Let us return to where we last saw Meteion and pick up the trail from there. I will keep myself in a state of preparedness, ready to rain down ether at a moment's notice, meaning it falls to you to keep the way clear. Yo, water horses. It's kinda cool. Hope they don't try to eat me. Why can't I fly? Are my functions being restricted? Hide. Yes, I'll just have to hide then, where no one can find me. Meteion's anguished voice heads towards the water's edge. She went into the lake. As if this wasn't tiresome enough. Or at least that open expanse should make her easier to find. We won't lose her this time. Emmett, what do you have to say about this whole situation? We should be able to reach the bottom of this drop by climbing down the rocks at the water's edge. Do not even think of dragging me over the falls. Final days or no, if I end up drenched from head to toe, I swear I'll feed you to Uramura. Well, not over the falls then. Where? Oh, there's a sparkly, and it's the only sparkly I see. Cutscene. Not here. I'm not here. Please. By that rock is she. Very well. What? Why can't I hide? There's no need to run, Meteion. Chrysanthemum? What are you saying? Everything is so faint. I'm sorry. I'm not strong enough. Stay away, I'm begging you. Don't make me say it. It will break him. His poor, fragile heart. Now we have a chance. Once the others are in position, the two of us can herd her into their midst. How's it going? Not too bad. I am chasing down Meteion. She's just a baby. Just a little bird girl. What do you have to say over here, Emmett? Is this naos not in use? Seems to have been left to the mercy of the elements. Either way, it bears no trace of Meteion's essence. We move on. Well, I get the feeling that it will in just a moment. There, I see her. Oh, yep, there she goes. Meteion, come back. Meteion. Are you like behind this tree? No. What about behind this rock? Also no. Are you down near the water? I don't see any sparkly. Oh, there's sparkly. Meteion, no, come back. How you doing? She's so afraid. This one looks like it's voice acted. How's the story so far? Fantastic. Heartbreaking. Traumatic. Beautiful. Making me feel a roller coaster of emotions.
Aha.
Emmett's hot.
Give chase. We shall herd her into the shelter.
Oh yeah, he got a cool mount. I want that mount. Hythlodaeus, you Betty. Oh, and Vana and Hermes. Everybody's here.
Please, Meteion. We must speak.
Oh, she's crying.
Hermes. I'm so sorry. If someone can hear these words, then please. Please protect them. Protect them all.
Protect them from what, Meteion?
Individual self-suspended. Connection with shared consciousness stable.
That's horrifying.
Our survey is complete. We shall now report our findings. All units safely arrived at their respective destinations. Seeking answers to Hermes' question, we attempted to make contact with the intelligent denizens of each star. Results are as follows, in order of numerical code. Enna. Traces of civilization found. Structures believed to have served as domiciles. No extant life forms detected. Dio. Ruined remnants of buildings scattered across star, surface of which is encased in ice. Presence of life could not be verified. Tria. Evidence of large population centers, akin to cities recovered. No extant life forms found, only their lingering essence. Tessera. Edifices surmised to be abandoned residences found. No extant life forms detected. Deadly plague or extreme environmental
Everyone's dead.
degradation likely to have led to mass extinction.
Every other world they found was dead.
They are all dead.
Octo. Star found in state of violent conflict. Contact successfully made with inhabitants, but deployment of weapons of mass destruction resulted in total annihilation of local population shortly thereafter.
Wait,
Inea. Star is a barren desert. No identifiable flora found. Bones of living beings resembling men discovered beneath sands, but determination regarding their intelligence inconclusive.
Remind me, Hermes, what exactly was the question you entrusted to Meteion?
I tasked her with
friend.
asking what others live for. What gives their lives meaning.
Did you consider what may happen if the premise of the question is flawed? To be able to answer it, one must be living and desire to continue doing so.
couldn't be me.
But if Meteion finds no living beings in the course of her journey, or none who desire to live, what then? What answers would she derive from their silence?
Meteion, enough! Suspend your mission and return hither at once.
Decapente. Local civilization once flourished under auspices of higher power. Said power later laid waste to civilization in fit of rage.
Like a primal.
Upon revealing this to me, entity elected to self-terminate in lieu of providing answer to question. No other intelligent life forms found.
Turning a deaf ear, are we? We are taking Meteion back to Amarot. As I understand, we will need her if we are to bring back all of her sisters.
Yes. Meteion.
They made her eyes so expressive so far, and now they're just empty.
It isn't right, is it? It isn't right to turn away from the answer. Even if the answer is pain. Even if we aberrations must scream ourselves hoarse to be heard. Aye. Whatever answers we find, I will not dismiss them out of hand. These words I said to you, and I will hold myself to them.
What does that mean? What are you doing? Hermes.
What is the meaning of this?
You cannot take Meteion, not until she has finished her report. All else must wait.
Hermes. Do you know how many gods I've killed? Oh, okay, you're just... I see. You're gonna run. You're not gonna try to fight me. That's the right decision.
You fool!
This is the correct decision for him, is to flee. Why, Hermes? Why could you not leave well enough alone? Will these answers assuage the pain you feel when a creation is returned to ether? Had you never cast your accursed question to the distant stars, you may have one day learned to be at peace upon this one. Hermes was headed to Catesis. Considering the expansive dimensions of the place, even we may have a difficult time locating his ether. All I can say is that he entered from the rooftop and likely arrived at the uppermost point in the facility. So, do we pursue him? Of course we pursue him. No matter what Hermes might be thinking, Meteion is a potential threat that needs to be brought under our control. The Convocation's duty to safeguard this star takes precedence over any personal stake in the matter. Yana? Chris? 'Tis clear we stand at a precipice, but we have yet to determine beyond a shadow of a doubt that Meteion's is the hand which tips us over the edge. Nevertheless, if we are to learn the truth of the final days, we must give chase. And even if neither Hermes nor Meteion is ultimately responsible, we cannot leave them to suffer this torment alone. I'll win. Agreed on all counts. To Catesis Hyperborea we go. Is it just going to take me right there, or do I have to teleport? They've been taking me straight to the places lately and it's based. Wait, did they kind of do it? Oh, they kind of did it! God, the quality of life stuff they've added since Endwalker is so good. What have we here? Excuse me, has something happened inside Catesis? Mistress Vana, I'm so glad you're here. No one knows what prompted it, but the alarm was sounded and Catesis put into a state of alert. Procedure dictated that we evacuate immediately, and we've yet to investigate further. This is Hermes is doing, obviously. And what does this state of alert entail exactly? A field of dampening magic is draped over the entire facility, usually in response to escaped entities and the like. Cathesis scholars and observers are unaffected, but everything and everyone else is weakened to a fraction of their usual capabilities. Then consider us forewarned. We do, however, have urgent business with Chief Hermes, and we must enter the premises regardless. That said, if Hermes is willing to enact such measures, I wonder what other obstacles he's seen fit to drop in our path. With that enfeebling spell in place, we're not likely to be fighting at our best. I was hardly an effective combatant to begin with. I have little to offer beyond my ethereal vision. When will you put that then you'll put that talent of yours to good use. You were fairly skilled at spotting weaknesses, if I recall. Fairly skilled? Now you've gone and raised everyone's expectations. You all need only make the most of your strengths, and I will fill in the gaps as required. I was once Azam, after all. 'Twas my job to rise to the occasion, be that as a defender, aggressor, or healer. I feel better about my lack of prowess already. And you, Emmett Selk, can impress us with your arcane majesty. You lob potent spells as easily as breathing, but can also channel that power in a protective manner if you so choose, yes? Well, yes, should the situation call for it. Excellent. That should cover us on all accounts. Your tale led us here, Chris, so it is only right that you lead us now. No matter what lies ahead, we will win through to Hermes and Meteion. And then we will face the future together. Did you receive the spooky space message? What spooky space message? What do you mean? About how all other civilizations that were found are already dead or were in the midst of war? And then promptly died? What do they... We have an all-rounder, a soul seer, and the third seat. Interesting jobs. But no. I will be entering with a party of other players. That was fast. Empty universe theory is fucked up. Yeah, that's kinda spooky. DPS, I know you've been waiting in queue for like 20 minutes at least. Hit yes. DPS! DPS! Also emo bird girl. What do you mean birds are dicks? Don't be mean to Meteion. Meteion's done nothing wrong. Vivi Quanartinier is in my party. Oh, I bet that's you. No patience. Definitely no worries, it's been a while since I've done any roulette. Alright. You're the tank. Yes, I am the tank. How good of you to notice.
Turn back, else I might be forced to.
chat. Hey, thank you for the sub. I appreciate it. This is a bad situation. I would love some heals. Thank you. Had me worried for a brief moment there. Playing the healer game, chicken with your health bar. I'm losing the healer game. Oh, it's not on me. Now it is. I'm just gonna go down the list and just hit some people. This one, I don't think is going to be out. You only need 1 HP in mine. You're so right. Worst case scenario, I have my silly living thing. I forgot I have... Wait, where is it? Oh, I don't have it yet, because I'm only level 88 in this dungeon. How long does this one last? Only 10 seconds. Could be useful to put on like a healer or something before a stack. This place is really cool. Yeah. Oh, okay. That's kind of a cool mechanic. I like that. Icicle. Get out. Scum. Skull Dasher. Oh, Black is nice. Here. This one's not that complicated. But it's a cool idea. And that's enough for me. Okay, well, if you all are going to sit here around me, then I'm just going to have to play this. enough. Here. Not bad. Bracelet of healing. Ooh. Ending greaves. Give me those shoes. Thank you. What are those? They match pretty well with what I'm wearing. Oh, do they? Yeah, they do.
Stay away!
Uh-oh, wrong one. There we go. I had my mouse on the wrong key. Oh, my finger's on the wrong key on my mouse. Oh, I'm dead. Might have been too big of a pull. Never mind. Oh, it was just good enough. Might be. But we're already standing and fighting this one, so I guess this one's not going to be a wall-to-wall, or at least possibly not. Calculated, but my math was just a little off. That got really close to me not getting my Blackest Night proc. I just saw your stream title. Yeah, bad things are happening to Meteion. And I'm about to crash out. I should have known, judging from the fact that I've never heard of Meteion in present day, and she seems relatively important. 100% gaslighting you. Take nothing I say for real. Oh no, I'm just thinking that there's no way this goes well. A laden lord. Laid on these nuts. Got him. Watch the heads. Yeah. Middle one. Oh, middle one's big now. Derek Brett. Okay, over here. So now, stand in the middle, right? Oh, I'm so good at this game. Now it's only the middle. No, I wasn't paying enough attention to this side. I saw the middle one was big and that was good enough for me. Intimidate? My attack's been lowered. I like these fight designs. They're very interesting. Probably right here. No, it's probably just gonna have to be way over in this corner. Oh no, I was safe where I was. Aiming, striking.
I cannot let you take Meteion. Not yet.
Hermes, well, actually, no. I'm not gonna say everything's gonna be fine. I don't know what yet. But like literally probably both of our worlds are at stake, so sorry, the girl's gotta go. If it was up to me, I don't think I'd really be contesting him taking Meteion. Because she's just afraid. That coat was pretty rad. It's a bit more complicated than her being just afraid. Meteion as an individual is just afraid.
Must hear their answers before they're expunged from existence.
Meteion as a whole seems to have a lot more going on. But like, judging by the fact that our Meteion can barely even speak, I feel like she's not as grown up as the rest of them. Ooh, this is not so good. I didn't realize that you went on me for something. I see a big wall of text over there. I'm gonna read it in just a minute. I don't want a repeat of the Tower of Zot. Okay, well, designed like that, the speech studies are not focused with his words being not in their mission. They can speak into his mind through the Bible stuff. Yeah, but like, ours seems nice. Okay, we're giving Vivi a sec. I think that they're good.
So, it comes to this.
Sure looks like it.
I've no wish to fight, but this time, I cannot yield. Though the world may think me a mad, desperate fool, I will hold fast to my conviction.
Alright, let's get it.
I will have the time and tranquility I require. Lust and pain, gather to me.
Trismegistus. Okay, that's a big AoE.
Each its brand. Unleash your
I'm
power.
gonna stand over here, because this is the area that doesn't have something. Unless, is this gonna fire across the area? It is. Okay.
Dust and wind. Pierce my
Such a good
throat.
fight. The music is fantastic. I don't have the mana to do my blackest night.
Stars on high. War and rain.
I know it's like a remix of Footfalls, at least it kind of sounds like it. But Footfalls is so good. interrupt on Brave. I wasn't paying attention. I was getting the healer focused so that way I could give them units easier. Oh, this is a lot. Try and catch that next turn. God. I'm watching.
Dust and wind! Here's
True
my
tornado.
throne! Stars on high! War is reign!
This is a cool fight.
Even when transformed, I am not finished yet.
You're not far off though. Interject. I always have to remember where I have it.
No! My power!
Oh, there's a minion. Ah. Oh, and you.
It's over, Hermes. In the name of the Convocation, I hereby take Meteion into custody. And setting aside the matter of your nomination, you will come with us too. We require your knowledge to assess and resolve the situation.
Meteion, I am so sorry. Would that I could have listened to your report in full. Reflected upon its meaning and conveyed it to others. That they might reconsider their chosen course. But I have failed. And that wish will never be realized. However, ere our fates become the province of others, I bid you tell me just one thing. Was there happiness in those distant stars? Was there a reason for living?
No.
We conducted our search as per your instructions. We scoured historical records, communed with the spirits of the deceased, heard the final testaments of the dying, welcomed their shadowed hearts into our own. One race had striven to create a world bereft of animosity. They renounced relationships to avoid interpersonal strife, and in so doing brought about societal collapse. One race had renounced war and devoted itself to the enrichment of its people. They were conquered. Though they destroyed the enemy in reprisal, they could not regain their former glory. One race had concluded that finite time was the root of all woes. Aspiring to shatter its shackles, they went in search of infinity. They discovered nothing is infinite, and that neither time or death can be cheated. Disillusioned, they gave up on the future and themselves.
Is that the
One
ancients?
race had discarded all
No.
things that gave rise to sorrow, hoping to have only joy. They found joy lost its savor in the absence of sorrow, and lost their will to live. Though worlds apart, these peoples shared a belief. The belief that they had tried their best. That they had tried to fulfill their potential with every step and success. In the course of which, they learned the truth.
Oh,
That
God.
they would never be free of fear and sorrow, anger and despair, of loneliness.
Oh, now she's emo
so
bird
long
girl.
as they yet lived. Even now their souls cry out for oblivion. And to this song of anguish, I lend my voice. We lend our voice. Oh, beloved mankind, shimmering jewels of beautiful Etheris, rejoice, for we will free you from the cruel yoke of existence.
Oh.
There is no need to struggle in vain.
Are
For
you
in
the final
naivety
days?
awaits salvation. You will know peace and serenity, and it will be beautiful.
You're the cause, aren't you?
We will make our nest at the edge of the universe, and there in the dark of dead worlds hoard sorrow and suffering. There we will sing, our chorus ever louder and ever clearer, that our song may reach even this ether-shrouded star. Such is the answer we have found in the stars. Such is the gift we now offer to Etheris.
Who were you to decide our fate? To decree we live or die?
Okay. The old Emmett that I know just came out in that sentence.
Have you lost your mind? You heard what she said. She means to destroy us all, yet you'd still take her side?
In the name of the star, we have discarded those creations that we deemed flawed. If we ourselves are flawed, does it not stand to reason that we too should be discarded?
That is sophistry, and you know it!
Perhaps it is. Perhaps I am wrong. But who is to say that you are right? Let us settle this with a determination. In my authority as Chief Overseer of Elpis, I will make a judgment on man's fitness to exist. If he can learn to value all life and retain his will to live, even should his end be justified, he will surely find a way to avert his demise. If not, he will perish in star. As with all determinations, provisions must be made to ensure fairness. Kairos! Awaken!
What's Kairos? Oh, it's a big
Memory
clock.
reconfiguration system Kairos activated. Awaiting instruction.
Command. Universal memory alteration. Target area. Catesis Hyperborea. Starting point. Arrival of Emmet Selk of the Convocation at Propylion. Endpoint. The present. Erase the memories of all events, and replace with a vague recollection of the following. I was here,
No way.
preparing to demonstrate the functionality of Kairos to Emmet Selk and Hither Days.
This is why
Meteions'
nobody knows.
Shared consciousness became unstable. She and her sisters could not sustain their existence, and all dissipated with a burst. The resultant shockwave accidentally triggered Kairos, which erased several days of memories from all present. Execute.
Command acknowledged. Initializing. 3 processes remaining to execution.
Bravo. I dare say one would be hard-pressed to make it fairer. Everything that you told us, everything that has happened, the fact we've even met, it will all be gone.
Go, Meteion. To the edge of the universe, where none can reach you.
Hermes, won't you come with me? If you were to shed your flesh, I should be able to carry you.
I will remain. As a man, I will oppose the oblivion you bring.
Silly fool. Had you said yes, I would have granted you the gentlest end.
This ends here!
Get it, Vana. Come on. That sword is rad.
That is far enough, Hermes!
Argos, to me!
Good boy.
First process complete. 2 remaining to execution of memory reconfiguration.
As if we needed more pressure.
No matter what,
You cannot forget what happened today, for it is the key to saving your future, your world. This fight is our fight. What comes after, our problem to contend with,
That's what
not
day
yours.
is.
No. Your own struggle awaits, and no one else can take your place. You must flee this place with your memories intact, and I will see that you do. Now then, where is it? There you are, my little confluence.
Argos is fast.
Almost! Very well.
Space dog fast, but you move faster.
You may elude us this day, but not forever.
Meteion's gotten away.
Second process complete. One remaining to execution.
Earthlidaeus, if you're getting me out of here, do it
No
now.
time for brooding. Listen well. Beyond lies a spatial confluence that connects the interior sections of this building. I will destroy the confluence and force open a way outside. When I do, you must jump through.
Oh, you're so hot.
I cannot tell you how sorry I am. But neither can I let you escape!
So now what happens? I'm in combat. I can die from that fall damage.
Too brave by half. Exemplary work, as always, Emmett Selk.
What? But how? I thought the confluence was... over...
Over there? Yes. We were rather hoping you would.
It
Wait,
was
you knocked
never
me into the portal?
anywhere but where it is now. The instant those two began making their way towards nothing, 'twas clear the plan was a diversion.
I'm quite incapable of destroying a confluence, I must confess.
A gambit brazen beyond words. Though we've grown accustomed to reckless improvision due to the antics of an incorrigible associate. Though, in the case of certain present company, incorrigible is an understatement. Honestly, I'm beginning to suspect it's a requirement for every Azen.
Wait. Oh, I feel like that just confirmed it.
Quickly!
I feel like that just confirmed I'm
I do
Azum.
not believe your tale. I would not suffer us to walk such a wretched path. Still, if it must be said, do not squander it. The legacy I leave you.
Wait.
Final process
Wait.
complete. Executing universal memory alteration.
Yeah, after the Shadowbringers line. You can't be entrusted with our legacy. He's trusting me with it. So now the only people who remember what happened are me, Vana, and Argos. Which
I'm
explains
fine.
why.
Just a little tired.
Which explains why Argos recognized me on the moon, and why Vana knew to reach out to me to begin with. Oh!
Can it be true? Are we the only ones left who see beauty in the world? In life? Are the stars above no more than husks of fallen civilizations? And yet, I feel her. Though she is unimaginably distant, I feel Meteion's presence, and the place where to we must go.
Okay, Hitika, or Jaybird, either one of you. I haven't been able to find this version of Answers. If you know the actual name of it, like what it is in the OST, can you DM it to me? I've looked for it a couple times now, but I don't want to get spoiled.
Ere she made good her escape, I placed an enchantment upon her, one which allows us to follow her trail. She has already left the outermost bounds of Aetheris, and continues on her way. Given the vastness of the universe, it will still be no easy feat to track her down. But thanks to Emet-Selch and Hythlodaeus, all is not lost. We remember. So long as we remember, our fates remain ours to shape.
What became of the others, I wonder? So what now?
What indeed? Let us begin by ascertaining the situation at Catesis Hyperborea, where the others should still be. Given the likely state of their memories, however, it would be imprudent for us to approach them directly. In which case... I am sorry, my friend. I've asked much of you this day. But may I trouble you one last time? Argos will investigate in our stead. We will share in his consciousness and see and hear as if we were with him. Now, close your eyes and open your mind.
DM'd it? Thank you. I will take a look later.
Thank goodness you are unharmed.
Unharmed? There is a gaping hole in my memories. I can scarcely remember arriving here in Elpis.
Forgive me. I was preparing to demonstrate the functionality of Kairos to our guests. But Meteion, Her shared consciousness became unstable. And she...
So, that's what prompted the state of alert. And when you went to investigate, you were caught in Kairos' accidental operation.
So it would seem. It's all a blur to me.
Such an unfortunate accident. Oh, and what of Vinar and your other companion? You went inside together, as I recall.
We did?
If Vinar was with us, I have no recollection of it. But that there is her familiar, is it not? The fellow seems happy enough, so I think it's safe to assume his mistress is well. I haven't the slightest notion who this other companion might be, however.
Well, that individual struck me as a bit different, for want of a better word. Perhaps it wasn't actually a person, but some manner of creation.
Curious. I must ask Vinar about it when next we meet.
Yes, you do that. Now, if we may tend to Hermes, whatever this Meteion did, it seems he bore the brunt of it. Once you are fit to travel, you will return with us to Amarot. We need to make certain there are no other ill effects. Also, I am here on business of the 14. We've already had the conversation, like as not, but since your toy wiped my memory, we'll have to have it again.
Yes, of course. As you see fit.
This Kairos, it manipulates memories through the emission of etheric waves, correct? There is a theory which holds that memories scoured by blasts of ether are restored when the soul is cleansed in the underworld. If true, then perhaps when our time comes to return to the star, we shall remember these few days we have lost.
I doubt aught of interest occurred. Look forward to the revelation if you like, but I should prefer to reminisce on more meaningful moments.
I really wish Hythlodaeus at least remembered.
Let us rest, if only for a while. After all, you and I... Oh, we still have a long, long way to go.
He was so helpful to us in Amarat. And then again on the moon. Are you feeling at all recovered? I understand that your exertions were more than purely physical. Resting one's body, if only for a moment, is never without merit. As for Hermes, I think it unlikely he will create more entelechies. He poured much of himself into Meteion, and now that she and her sisters are gone, dissipated in his mind, the grief must be unbearable. He will blame himself. He will believe that, had he never acknowledged his dissatisfaction with the world, then the Media would never have been born to suffer and die. The offer to join the 14 will be a welcome distraction, and one day hence, he will face the advent of the final days in the role of Fandaniel. Damn Fandaniel. Thou must live, die, and know. Chrysanthemum, listen to me. Our duty now is not to denounce Hermes for his misguided determination, or to convince Emet-Selch and Hythlodaeus that they have been deceived. No, we must instead ensure that the experiences Hermes sought to expunge are preserved. What remains in our memories alone will be our weapon against the final days. You must fight this battle in your age, and I in mine. Come, let us walk together once more. I will see you to the doors of Papalion. Is it time for me to go? Wait, did I ever get the one in here? Oh, no. How does it feel to be your own self-fulfilling prophecy? It feels like I've been played since the very beginning. It feels like there is like a weight in my stomach, dude. You're gonna break on the last zone. I know exactly what you're feeling. I want to scream. I ugly cried for like an hour in that zone. I almost just started crying thinking about how I'm really close to losing my sprout. Your time in this age is drawing to an end. Upon speaking to Vana, several cutscenes will play in sequence. It's recommended that you set aside sufficient time to view these scenes in their entirety.
So, it is within. The portal that brought you hither, and will take you home.
This is where we part ways. I have too many people in the present that I have to help. They deserve a shot.
May you and yours emerge triumphant. Make use of the knowledge you have gained, that your days in Elpis and our friend's sacrifice be not in vain. With Meteion free to pursue her designs, 'tis only a matter of time until the final days are upon us.
I love the ancient size. Yeah.
We must
It would be
ready.
nice.
From fortifying our defenses to securing our escape, there is much to be done.
It would be nice if maybe like after Endwalker, you would unlock like the super bright eyes that they have.
In spite of this, we cannot allow the report that set this calamity in motion to become common knowledge. Were the masses to learn the fates of the other stars, I fear the situation would spiral out of our control. I must carefully consider who can be trusted and bring them into the fold. Ordinarily, I wouldn't hesitate to call upon the 14. However, it was the desire for a fair determination that drove Hermes to attempt to erase our memories. Were he made aware of his actions, there is no telling whether he would remain a friend or become a foe. Alternately, we might try to alienate him from the convocation. Yet in doing so, we would deprive ourselves of a brilliant mind who would be invaluable in the crises to come. Quite the dilemma. Which is why I must work independently of the convocation. Regardless of how we proceed, if we are to permanently avert the final days, we must be equal to Hermes' challenge. We must prove that mankind is worthy to exist. And this hinges, I think, on how we confront the all-consuming despair that accompanies a senseless and seemingly inevitable end. Bewildered and divided, we would perish like the peoples of those celestial ruins. We could not hope to survive the final days, much less take the battle to Meteion at her nest. We must find a way to defeat despair, to unite and prepare as many as possible for the struggle ahead. Heavy will weigh the burden of guiding this legion of souls. Yet I have faith in mankind's potential. As long as he believes in himself, there is naught he cannot achieve. So I will not give up on him. On us. You may find your world to be very different. Or perhaps the erasure of our friends' memories has sown the seeds of a conjunction between us. We cannot know until the moment is at hand. So shall I strive to do my best, taking naught for granted as I walk my path. And I pray you walk with me to the end. As you move forward, so too will I, as will all, resolved to fight for the morrow. And when mankind has found the strength to stand against despair, we shall silence the song of oblivion. She who sings it will learn our journey is far from over. This I promise. Fare you well, my light of the future, till we meet again.
The song that's playing now, there's a version of it that will play after a certain quest that has lyrics to it. Huh. I have so much anxiety.
From this day forth, I shall strive to bring honor to the seat of Vandani.
Vana?
Even now, I remember standing there, locked in a moment where the sky is aflame. Where stars fall as tears, and screams darken the seas. Where resignation rots the trees. where terror twists magics into abominations. Such is the lament of they who have gone before. The song of they who tried and failed to create a better world. The song of the end. That which hides at the edge of the universe is no longer Hope's creation.
God, I would love to have his eyes.
It is hopelessness incarnate. That day, mankind saw half of its number sacrificed to bring forth Zodiac. And covering the star in a shroud of ether, we forestalled the final days.
Hold on, wait. I never pieced it together. Was Hythlodaeus one of the ones sacrificed? That's why he was on the moon. That's why Emmett put so much detail into the Hythlodaeus he made in Amarat.
Yet the cries echoed still. We wept for innocence lost, wailed for death inevitable. A reality too terrible to bear. And for too many who sought comfort in gilded memories of joyful days and tranquil nights.
This is all wrong! Why must we suffer so?
It needn't be like this. No. There must be a way to restore things to the way they were. To reclaim the perfect paradise we once had.
No, my friends. Suffering exists, and we cannot pretend otherwise. No civilization, however great, could eliminate it. If we would live, we must accept it as our constant companion. Let us not seek to forget this tragedy. Let us carry it in our hearts, that we may grow stronger and know true happiness.
We can't accept it. We won't accept it. It will be ours again. A world free of sorrow.
No, it will not. For there has ever been sorrow. Mankind was but spared its biting sting for a time. So please, open your eyes. To try and reclaim those lives we lost by sacrificing yet more isn't wisdom. It is weakness. No paradise is without its shadows. If we cannot accept this truth and learn from our pain, then our plight shall be repeated.
O mighty Zodiac! God, born of our boundless faith, we bid you, hear our prayer. Accept this offering of lives, and deliver unto us the lives we once had. Deliver unto us the days of old, the days when the star was a font of love, and we knew naught but bliss.
Uh-huh.
You would destroy it? Our beautiful world?
Your world wasn't beautiful, you just
Lands
hid.
that stretched on forever. Skies one could drown in. The heartbeat of nature, silent yet strong. And amidst it all, a people. Beacons of light and life. Laughter that warmed my heart like naught else before. They are my meaning and my purpose. My love. In spite of, or perhaps because of this, I choose to believe in mankind's potential, in his ability to find a way forward. So let there be no way back. From that temptation, I sunder us. No more shall man have wings to bear him to paradise. Henceforth, he shall walk.
I have heard that line before. That line goes hard.
All is excruciating pain. I breathe fire and torment.
Still would.
I birth a world of suffering, to mire and plague.
She killed the ones that were bringing Zodiar. And became Heidelin.
In one fleeting moment, lives come and go, ever moving towards the unknown. And in that fleeting moment, they cry for the answer to the question. Why, given life, are they meant to suffer, to die? As fragmented, imperfect beings, yours is a never-ending quest. A quest to find your purpose, knowing your end is assured. To find the strength to continue when all strength has left you. To find joy, even as darkness descends. And amidst deepest despair, light everlasting.
mirrored her walking with me walking towards
A
Emmett.
conjunction has begun to form. An intertwining of your time and mine.
Oh, that broke my heart.
When you truly understand what is at stake, and your journey has prepared you to surmount the insurmountable, then shall I honor the promise made in another time, another age.
That's why Emmett thought he recognized me? I thought it was because my soul is the same color as Azum. Oh, and she was Azum. Yeah. Duh. That cutscene just broke me for a minute. Seeing her walking through the crowds, I don't know if I'm reading too much into it, but when I noticed that everybody was changing clothes, they weren't just wearing the Amarat robes anymore. She was there at every single calamity, every rejoining, knowing that it had to happen to get us to this moment. That would break you. Cryo! Cryo, it's bad. Cryo, it's real bad. We didn't even say goodbye to Lena or Reed or anyone. We just took off. Kyle, it's so bad. Chrysanthemum. Impeccable timing as always. I've heard you were off in the first as part of our efforts to investigate the final days. Well, as so often seems to be the case, while you were away, we've had some few developments, which we can discuss in just a moment. For now, however, I cannot tell you how wonderful it is to have you back. Please. Out before us. So have you learned a lot more of the final days? You could say that! Then the journey was well worth the risk. No doubt your newfound knowledge will be a great boon to us all. Unfortunately, during your time on the First, events here have taken a turn for the worse. The Scions are running themselves ragged trying to contain the spread of blasphemies, but it's a losing battle. To try and ascertain the where and why of it, Alice and Alphino have been traveling all over. Of the regions they've visited, Locus Aminus is one of the worst affected. Thancred, Estinian, and Graha took a detachment of allied soldiers there to offer aid and succor to those in need. But the province is vast. They've only managed to visit a handful of coastal villages. It was an accomplishment worth celebrating, still, but a drop in the bucket at best. In the meantime, Y'shtola and Master Matoya have been making a concentrated effort to establish contact with Hydaelyn in the Ethereal Sea, but to no avail. As for Tataru and I, we've been keeping a close eye on the Forum. From what we gather, they've been constructing a vessel to ferry people to the moon. An ambitious project which has likely been years, if not decades, in the making. However, since there's been no sign of it thus far, I suspect it's still incomplete. You will also recall the proposal issued by Master Fortunau to the people of Radzatan. Following their discussion, Vritra declared his support for the plan and urged those who wish to evacuate to accept the Forum's invitation. So far so good, but that's where things get a little strange. Apparently, the Forum caught wind of the lunar teleporter in the Tower of Babel, and decided to use it to deliver people to the moon instead of their mysterious ship. Therefore, to secure safe passage for the Hanish refugees to the tower, Alphino, Alice, and Estinian and Graha traveled to Garlemald not long ago. Trouble is, the capital was hardly the safest place to begin with, and now the final days have come to Garlemald. Shortly after our friends arrived, they were sent to rendezvous with Master Fortunau. Then, panic broke out, and our communications were severed. From what fragments we were able to make out while the link shell went completely silent, we can only assume the phenomenon was spread to the capital. The others need you, Chris. Please, you must help them. Having you there will make all the difference, I'm sure of it. Camp Broken Glass was their first port of call. So you'd best start there. Hopefully, Lucia will know where they are. There's no telling what you'll be walking into, so you'd best take every possible precaution. Camp Broken Glass, I'm on my way. None of you better be dead. I will actually pick a fight. Whoopsie. Where? Lucia! Why are you glowing? Chrysanthemum, not a moment too soon. The skies over Garlemald are ablaze, but it's events on the ground that concern me. As you'll have heard, your fellow scions arrived ahead of you. We cut the customary greetings short after we received word from our troops on the Magna Glacia that the Forum's airship had landed. It was then that the heavens began to burn. I dispatched your friends at once to ensure the refugees came to no harm. I would have you join them immediately. Additional support is en route, but we will discuss them later. I trust you are ready to depart. Upon departing for the Magna Glacia, several cutscenes will play in sequence. Send me in. By the way, this is Cutscene Walker. Yeah.
No. 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 We were promised an escape. Not the same we fled.
Please don't crash out. You're going to make things worse.
My final days here in this blasted waste. Calm yourselves. Your panic is our greatest enemy. Come, we must build a line of defense.
How?
Leave the fighting to us, Father. You must lead the people to safety.
I can handle this pair.
You shall tend to the refugees. Let us be about it.
Fighting to us, Father, you're bad at it.
As you wish, my little lord. Commander needs attention. See to the wounded.
Heal refugees. Heal.
Help is at hand.
I have not played safe. Heal. Oh, that's an AoE heal. Okay. I'm about to levy your diagnosis. I'm just an idiot. I'm just a healer. Don't do it. Please. No. Alphina's a terrible sage. Alphina's bad at everything, you guys.
Those who can stand, come with
The only thing he can do is taunt. And some days he can't do that. Also, yes, his hotkeys are so bad. Can I adjust them? No, I can't.
Easy now. Deep breaths.
Hey, just
You're safe now.
don't worry about it.
Worry not for the refugees, but for yourself.
I love how it literally brings up the next objective, and it's, hey, don't listen to your dad, protect the refugees. These guys remind me of the Ecliptic in Sunken Isles. I'm just gonna hit you with all kinds of heals real quick, big man. You seem like you're kind of going through it right now. abilities, so I only hope my newfound abilities are enough. Ooh, that's a stack marker. Feel better, please. That was close. Yeah, I was trying to figure out why I can't have cardio. That's the only thing I know about Sage. Like, how are you going to make me roleplay as a job and not give that job their main gimmick? I don't know if it's their main gimmick, but it's like the thing that stood out the most. It's their main gimmick for sure? Okay, so I'm not mad.
What?
Don't. I don't want to die.
Forward! Let not a single fiend escape!
Yeah, if you're gonna get rid of the shiny carbuncle, give it to me.
Euless and the army. So, you've recovered then?
In time enough to be of aid, for once. We can speak of it more later. For now, we must fight! To repay your salvation in kind, or with better! For Garlemald has her pride!
For once, I'm happy that Garlemald is here.
Of that I've no doubt.
Good gods. Of all possible saviors, the Imperial Army.
Yeah, it's a weird day.
Oh!
I had hoped to take all of them down at once.
Think a withdrawal might be in order?
Oh, sod that. You know who would never abandon these people to their fate. To be devoured by their former friends. That'd be beyond cruel. These beasts must fall here and now.
Well then, I'd say it's high time we threw caution to the winds.
So long as you spare me the heroic sacrifices. Now, let's go!
Who am I? Alisair. God, neither of the twins knows what they're doing at all. Alphino doesn't even have doses on his hotbar. Alice doesn't even have her mana gauge on her screen. And she has her dash just next to all of her other buttons. Maybe there's a reason that we're the savior. Is there no way to break the chain of transformations? That's a great question, Raha. Hopefully it's one with the game will answer. Yes, but those are games where it isn't reasonable to play like at least one of every kind of job. Like, I'm not making an alt for every single role in WoW.
Fine.
I will say it's a little bit better setup than Alphino. Yeah. And she has limit break. Yeah, our character's special, but it's not like other characters haven't switched jobs. Like, I know that in Dawn Trail, Cryo's a Pictomancer, and here she's like, I think she's either Summoner or Scholar? Probably Scholar. Because the only thing I remember her summoning is a Carbuncle. Graha used to be a bard. Currently getting stuck in the Crystal Tower for who knows how long. You pick up a few new talents.
I'm not done yet.
None to worry about.
This is gonna hurt. Not that bad.
The air crackles with energy. Find cover!
Oh, there's a lot more than just one.
As they say, turnabout's fair play.
Limit break! Oh, you have a unique limit break. That's kind of rad. Now's not the time to be studying.
Trace of ether. Maybe there really is no way to bring them back.
Not the time to be studying.
Thank you for saving our lives once again. I remember you, from Purusha. You helped us there too, didn't you?
Ah, you're from Palaka's stand. I'm glad you're still in one piece. Or you will be, once I see to that injury of yours.
Look out!
Oh, and now he's a paladin.
Get out of here! Quickly!
And he's also a Palace of the Dead main.
I won't lose them. Not a one. This will be a brighter future. I won't let a madman's apocalypse ruin everything we've fought to achieve.
God, I love Graha so much.
Get it together, Alize. You're embarrassing yourself. And in front of Father, no less. You might never measure up to our champion. But we ask too much of him as it is. You mustn't let Eorzea's hero fight alone.
Yo, I'm here to fight alone. How y'all doing? Yup, it's the same walk from the Final Steps of Faith. I'm back. You've done well in my absence. This is precisely why you should never skip your squat regime. Or regimen.
I can look after myself, you know.
I can see that.
Everything's in order, I trust?
Everything's awful. It's all the worst.
I've had enough of this rabble! Come on!
In the coming battle, you will fight as Chrysanthemum Melmater.
Oh, a trio for the ages.
Let's go! He's faded.
Just the beginning.
I say please heal yourself. Oh, new monster. Okay.
I had a feeling.
I was confused. Why is the monster still attacking? It's dead. We have beholders at home. That's the vibe I get from this monster. Thank you. Have a good one. I will enjoy my exercise. Alfredo, how come you just appeared and you're already nearly dead? Thank you. I think I screwed up my timing on that black set. You dropped an alien? Oh, I didn't even notice him there. I was kind of just tanking stuff because I don't really need to respect this character. He should have learned to move. Sometimes when a Stinian has like a little bit of growl in his voice, it sounds like Liam. Gotta protect Alpha now. Summarize like the first 2 expansions.
You must board without delay. The ship will depart ere long.
Your offer to host us in Sharlayan is most appreciated. But will the final days not soon fall upon it as well?
Your hesitation is not unwarranted. The satrap entrusted me with your lives, yet I have failed your comrades. Nor are you wrong to fear that this corruption will continue to spread. I cannot promise you complete safety, even in my homeland. What I can promise is that I will do all in my power to protect you. That power is not inconsiderable. Even now, my countrymen are preparing the vessel that will deliver us to a sanctuary on the moon. Join us on our journey there, and beyond, to new horizons. Come to old Sharlayan, please.
We would be fools to refuse such a generous offer made in earnest.
It seems they've a new destination.
The people of Radzat-Han have known too much suffering. The march to Garlemald will only bring them more, short though it may be.
I quite agree.
Fortunately, they have you to look after them.
I still don't forgive you, though.
Yes. Well.
Behind you! Just there!
Oh, one of these things.
More of them.
Looks like just one. Hello? Oh. Things just got really rough.
Xenos! Here! You'll be alright. Hurry to the airship. Why have you come?
For
A
me.
heretofore unseen beast. 'Twas ripe for the slaying. Poor sport, alas. Unfit to temper my blade.
Oh, for the love of... You cannot still be on about a rematch.
Oh, he is.
That is and has ever been my sole concern.
Julius, you're not that guy.
You,
Stand
on the other
back.
hand, are fixated on a different quarry. Your passion pales before mine, yet neither hate nor despair seem sufficient to recapture your misdirected bloodlust. So, I hone my blade, and I wait.
That's it. That's all you care about. Garlemald is in ruins. Our homeland, the nation you rule, is as good as gone. Along with so many of its people. Not just soldiers like us. Not only those who fought and killed for power and duty. Innocent civilians. Murdered by their own flesh and blood. Lost and confused as they breathed their last. While we who survived with our lives and minds intact were left to freeze to death. The Eorzeans tell me all this was your doing! You slaughtered your countrymen! You did! For what?
For nothing, in the end. So much wasted effort.
You bastard!
For your own sake, Eulus, you must control your anger. It will serve no one should it consume you and see you transformed.
Would you be happier had I a good reason?
I know this quote.
What?
If my motives met with your approval, would you no longer resent the outcome? If so, then perhaps a beast's skin would suit you better. Duty, honor, morality. All constructs of convenience when put to proof. Surely the war taught you how easily power becomes the tool of the self-righteous. How the people's justice was merely a means to their ends. Yet you would ask me why. Ask any creature of this star and those above for answers, and they will tell you what suits their fancy. And they would be right to do so. What meaning there is to be found in the petty vicissitudes of your existence must be gleaned by you, and you alone. Should you seek it in battle in the fruitless pursuit of my demise, then come. Assume your rightful place as a notch on my blade.
You are a blight on the Garlean race, and there would be no more satisfying way to expunge it than by beating you to death.
Real.
But I will not be party to another tragedy. I refuse to lose anyone else because of you. So go. Go! And may we never suffer your madness again!
Xenos! Perhaps you found meaning in living this way. I cannot deny you found strength. Yet if you only pursue your hedonistic pleasures and pay no heed to the plight of others, then no one will give you the time of day. You will never get what you want, not even the battle you pine for so dearly. You'll be alone for an eternity, and you'll deserve every agonizing second of it.
Shit, did he buy that?
We're ready to depart. The refugee ships will be leaving shortly, but I've asked mine to remain for the time being.
Who's the time being?
There's room enough for you to join me on it, if you wish.
Is the time being with us right now?
Do contain your surprise. I needn't agree with the Scion's methods or intentions to acknowledge that their deeds are deserving of gratitude.
We appreciate the offer. But might I ask why you are delaying your departure? I presume it is not solely for our benefit.
I must visit Garlemald ere we return to Sharlayan. Having caused such an uproar, 'tis only meet that I explain myself to the Ilzabard contingent.
Allow us to accompany you then. We should be glad to facilitate, given our familiarity with all concerned. If you would like to join as well, Eulus, we can speak of recent events on the way.
He'll be after your seat on the forum next.
Yeah, probably. Alright. I think that this is I'll finish this one out. Tazizena is standing over there, someone carrying an unrepentant. Gods, I don't know what came over me. I just blurted out the first thing that came to mind. But looking back on it, I stand by those words. I would say I hope they won't incite him to further villainy, but to be honest, I doubt he even remembers what I said. Anyway, enough about all that. It's good to see you again. I think that that is a pretty good place for me to end for the day. And I will probably be back. Probably Saturday or Sunday. We'll see what happens. Just out of curiosity, though. I am just under, or just over, 20 quests to the end of Endwalker. I am very excited. Thank you everybody for hanging